Well, we've just about made it through the course. We're in our final week, week number 15, and we're going to be exploring other relevant legislation that are important legislations for children with disabilities, and that is the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, No Child Left Behind Act, NCLB, and the Section 504 of the Vocational Rehabilitation Act of 1973. And its subsequent amendments. And so you want to make sure that you review all narrated PowerPoints, that you read your text, chapters 5, pages 93 to 126, and chapter 6, pages 126 to 144. You want to watch the accompanying video on the American with Disabilities Act, and you want to make sure that you take what will be your final quiz of this course on chapters 5 and 6, and you have a week. Well, it's actually about more like 5 days, because we need to be finished in time for finals and final grading due. So you have about 5 days to complete that quiz on chapters 5 and 6, and you want to you're going to be doing a Pictou chart with your group. And so a Pictou chart is a multimedia poster. So you're going to be creating a poster on a law that you choose, one of the laws that we that are covered in this final week. So you can choose the Americans with Disabilities Act, NCLB, and our Section 504. And of course you want to, in this Pictou chart, you want to have, since it's a multimedia poster, you want to include maybe 1 or 2 videos, some graphic and images, some links to URLs, but essentially you're conveying your understanding of that legislation. So you also want to take a look at Emma's ER and IEP, and you don't need to rewrite, but in a Word document, in a bulleted format, any changes you would make to the IEP and ER to make sure they're legally sound. So you can just list those things, and there may only be a couple things. That's fine. You might find a number of things, and that's fine. So do a final look at Emma's work, and you're going to be submitting that to the Dropbox. And so you have a busy week here. Good luck with all those assessments. But one other important thing is that we have our final presentations in a synchronous classroom on with the final 3 groups on the principles that we didn't cover yet. So that's least restrictive environment, due process, and parental participation. See you online.